Oh, hi there, and welcome back to Minecraft. In this video, we're going to play a little game, and I wonder if you can guess what it is. That's absolutely right. It is attach 4 blocks in a row, either horizontally, vertically, or diagonally. Perhaps it needs a better name. I'll think about that. Now, this build is incredibly easy to make. It is perfect for either survival or creative. It works either way. It depends on how you want to play and when you want to use it. But I will show you how it works and see how to make it a bit later on in the video. So the concept's simple. It's a 2-player game. There's a red team and of course a yellow team. So each team or player takes turns placing blocks from the top, and we're using concrete powder, red and yellow, because it looks awesome. So basically the objective is you need to place blocks at the top, they'll fall down, and you need to make a line of 4 or more blocks of the same colour. So for example, if it's yellow's turn, you just place a block there and it fall down, go to there. And then red's turn, he would come around this side and he'd place it there, for example, to try and block the yellow. I think you all know the rules. I think we've played this game before. And obviously, once one colour has 4 connected blocks, obviously of the same colour, or next to each other, that colour wins the game, or that team. So as you can see here, we've got 4 red in a row. That means red has won this round, so these ones weren't really required. But red wins, which means game's over, and time to reset. Now it's time to explain how this actually works. So I'm not going to do a block by block tutorial because quite frankly I don't think you need it. But what I will do is just tell you the basic dimensions of this. So top to bottom we've got 9 blocks. We've got 2 solid blocks, obviously 6 pieces of glass and then 1 solid at the top. Side to side we've got 8, 1 solid, 6 glass and 1 solid. So you've got a 6 by 6 grid there, which is in total is 36 blocks, which is why I'm holding 36 of each concrete, because quite frankly, you don't need any more than that to actually play the game. Then of course you need to copy the same on the other side, obviously leaving a gap in the middle so the blocks can fall down. And it doesn't matter what blocks you use to design this with, I've just used these ones because I think they look nice. What is important, however, is that you do leave that gap in the middle and that you use a block that is affected by gravity. So concrete works, gravel, sand, etc, etc. For the outer shell, I've just used coloured concrete. So I've used red, blue and yellow, just to kind of indicate which side is which players. Not that it really matters, but I just thought it was quite a nice touch, it looked good. But obviously you can use whatever blocks you want. So this is obviously the side view. You're obviously going to want it to be 3 thick, 1 gap in the middle, obviously for the blocks to go down, and then obviously your outside bits. We have a door there, we'll come back to that in a moment. We shoot around this side. I've added some ladders so that if you're playing in survival, you can obviously get to the top. But here's the best bit, because if you once it's finished, all I've done is put some scaffolding here, which, as you know, is if you break one, it breaks them all. So if we break this one, it'll break all the way along, which is why it's 6 by 6, because you can have 7 bits of scaffolding, and then it won't go any further. But we break that, and that will break all of them, and all the gravel will come down. And because we've got torches there, that then breaks it, and it all comes all the way into here. So there we go, we've got all our pieces back, including the scaffolding, so we can just easily recreate that piece of cake. So let's just assume that you don't know how this works. So if you were to grab a chest and a hopper, I'll just explain. So basically you place a chest out, and if you go behind it and shift to click the hopper, you can see the direction goes into it. It is important that you do that, and you have to go from the chest. If you just place that straight away, the items aren't going to go anywhere. They're just going to... Whoops. They're just going to get stuck in that single hopper. And it wouldn't matter if there was a chest there, because it can't go anywhere. But obviously, because these are lined together, you can see the direction of them all facing into each other. They basically go into it, so that then goes into that chest. So that's how it works. That's a basic principle. And then obviously with the torches, when something like sand, gravel, concrete hits a torch, it breaks it, and it then obviously falls into the hopper that collects it, and then obviously that sends it through there. So that's the basic principle of it. I'm sure you probably knew that anyway, but I thought, just in case, I'm going to preempt anyone asking the question. That's how it works. That's how you place the hoppers. That's how it works. So that's exactly... Oh, I'm going to need my scaffolding back. That's exactly why I put this door here, because you're going to want to get access back in here at some point, because you're going to want to place the scaffolding. So you can place the scaffolding, again, shift, and just click, 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 one more. So if that door wasn't there, for example, do that. That's why it's 6 by 6, because if it was any further than that, the scaffolding would just fall down. So, yeah, there we go. I don't have a door. We'll leave that. And obviously we can come back, and as long as you break the first block you placed, it works. Perfect. And they're all coming back through here. So that's it. And obviously you do that as many times as you want. You've got access through here. And then it's just a matter of just replaying the game. So there you go, all reset and ready to play again. Really, really simple concept, doesn't require any redstone whatsoever, just a couple of scaffolding blocks and some torches and some hoppers. And, oh, whoops. But yeah, just means that you can carry on, go from there, and as you see, every time you place a block, they start falling down, and yeah, really, really simple. I reckon you can make this in your world, and I reckon you can have a great fun playing it with your friends. But if you found this video useful, if you learnt something, if you want to maybe recreate it in your own world, please give the video a like and let me know in the comments below. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel, and obviously tell your friends about it too, because if you liked it, there's a good chance they will too. But as always, I've been Sakiki Gamer, you've been awesome, and thanks for watching. Goodbye.